Die Münchner Bank wünscht Ihnen gute Unterhaltung bei Lejeune, Ihre Bank, Münchner Bank.
Liebe Zuschauer, ich begrüße Sie ganz herzlich zur München TV. Sie denken wahrscheinlich, Sie sind jetzt beim ZDF oder bei der ARD oder bei anderen Radios- oder Fernsehstationen. Nein, wir haben ihn bekommen. Ja? Elvis Presley wäre im Januar 2015 80 Jahre alt geworden. Es gibt auf der Welt ca. 70.000 bis 80.000 Elvis-Doubles, aber wir haben ihn exklusiv hier. Ben Portsmouth. Welcome, Ben. And the manager of Ben is Gabi Skarda. Gabi, tell us a little bit about Ben.
He is a wonderful guy, most of the time. No, he's amazing. When I saw him first, I thought, I can't believe it. Maybe he is a reincarnation, but he's real. And it's a pleasure to work with him.
Yeah. The reason, liebe Zuschauer, why we talk tonight in English, we will go now worldwide over live stream to Ireland, Italy, Spain, Cyprus, Greece, French, Lithuania, USA, Canada, Brazil, United Arab Emirates, India, New Zealand, and Australia. So that's the reason why.
Everywhere bar North Korea.
Yeah, all right. And Ben, tell us a little bit when you become crazy about Elvis Presley.
Ooh, become crazy about it. I suppose as a child, you know, my dad listened to it in the car when I was a child. Mm-hmm. And he really took me back. My dad would listen to like Neil Diamond, the Everly Brothers, Orbison, all these great singers. But Elvis was the one that really stood out. You know, he had that amazing voice, you know, that really touched you, and amazing songs, you know.
Yeah, but when you have been a child and you hear the first time Elvis, what was going on in your body and in your heart?
Yeah, well, you know, you could just feel it, you know, the music, you could feel his voice and his emotion in the voice and the great songs, and so that gave me a lot of motivation, you know, to do my thing.
Yeah, yeah. And then you started your career, you started like an amateur first?
Well, I've always been a musician, you know, and I was actually doing session guitar work in the music industry for pop stars and what have you. But I found I much preferred singing Elvis, you know, and I just thought, what am I doing, you know? And I knew all the songs already because I was already playing them at home.
So with Elvis, he presented approximately more than 800 songs.
I'm sure it's probably getting on that,
What was your first song that you started with Elvis?
Well, I suppose the song that I always remember that blew me away was An American Trilogy. You know, because it's such a powerful song, and the way he sung it, you know, you know, that was the one that really captivated me.
So, Gabi, you are the manager of Ben. So, why he becomes so famous? I mean, you have around 80,000, you know, singers. They say I'm the real Elvis, but he is the real Elvis, and he is in Munich TV tonight. Yeah.
Yes.
So why? So how do you met him the first time?
So to answer the first question, first of all, there is no one who looks that similar like Ben to Elvis Presley, and that is not my opinion. That is the opinion of the fans all over the world, and they say he is the best Elvis since Elvis, and. The other thing, I met him last year. I got a phone call from England from a friend, and she said, I've got an artist for you. And I said, what is it? And she said, oh, it's an Elvis impersonator. And I said, oh, no. and then she was insisting that I watch the links she sent me. And it took me a couple of days. And in the evening, it's a true story, in the evening I switched on the computer and watched the link. And I thought, and I watched it 10 times in a row, and I thought, bloody hell, and phoned the friend next day and asked, did he had an operation? And she said, no, it's all real. So then we met the first time, and I think...
So how was it when you met the first time?
The first time was early June last year in Rome, yeah.
So by the way, you're a Gemini, you're born in June.
I am, the 6th of June, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
There you are.
I'm also Gemini.
Double trouble.
Yeah, double trouble.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. So what was the first impression?
And then when you work with people, I mean you know that the decision is made in the first 15 or 30 minutes if you like if you can go along with somebody or not, you know, and then we met and I thought, well, not bad. Not bad. No. Because if you work as a manager with an artist, this relationship has also to cover some discussions which will turn up. I mean, as in a normal private relationship. And you have to have respect for each other and for what he is doing and what I'm doing on the other side of the business, and you have you can go along with discussions without saying, oh, I leave. You know, it's
Gabi,
very strong.
I think you are a very well known person in music management since 30 years.
Yes.
But I think this is really a wonderful pitch with him, you know, and because I saw him in Google, he's really like Elvis, you know.
I know.
So, man, what I think Elvis is now watching us from the heaven.
Who knows?
So, what do you think? What do you think about you? I mean, a person looks like Elvis.
I don't know.
Speaks the same language. Has a wonderful voice. Later on, we will hear it. So So, for instance, if now Elvis stand in front of you, what do you want to tell him?
You know, do you fancy going for a beer? You know, you would say, you know, it's nice to meet you, and you know how great.
It's nice to meet you. I heard about you.
You know.
So, but
it's not going to happen, unfortunately.
Yeah, I want to ask a little bit deeper. So, I mean, Elvis, he sold around 1 billion records worldwide. Unbelievable. He grew up in a very poor family, maybe like you.
I'm just from a working class family, you know.
Okay.
I always had a roof over my head and food in my belly, so can't complain.
And his voice was unbelievable.
Natural
Special
talent,
for the women's. I mean, it's unbelievable, his voice.
Yeah,
so
he had it all, didn't he? He had the voice, the looks, the charisma. You know, he had the whole package.
And I mean, also maybe you know, he was also very well known in Christmas songs.
Yeah,
you know
sure.
that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
You do also Christmas songs?
I do stick a few in there, although I believe when Elvis later on in his career, he didn't like the Christmas songs that he recorded, and he would actually pay the local radio stations not to play them, because he found them sickly.
Yeah.
But then again, there were a few that he did sing, like in 1977, the last year of his life, he did Blue Christmas in the middle of August. You know what I mean? So, so there was a few that he liked. Yeah.
So. Elvis passed away. He was 42 years old. How old have been you now? When
How old am I?
Yeah.
104.
Okay.
Okay. No, I'm 35. Yeah.
So, Gabi, he is worldwide known now.
Yeah.
In all the continents. So. He is really, I think, a fantastic, performer. So what do you think? What's going on with him more? I mean, because I think he's the only person who can make Elvis alive, If you see him, and if he, make with the hips, he has the voice, he looks like Elvis, but he has his own personality.
Sure.
So how do you see him maybe in in 5 years from now.
I mean, what we are going to try, and what obviously works, is to build up the name Ben Portsmouth. I mean, everybody can see that he looks like Elvis and he moves like Elvis, so we don't have to mention the name Elvis so much, you know. And one of the targets is, of course, to build up the name Ben Portsmouth, and to record our CDs, and maybe Ben is also writing his own music, that there is someday a CD with his own stuff, you know. Because, as you said...
But with the voice of Elvis.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, as you said, there are so many Elvis impersonators worldwide, and it was great luck before I jumped in that he has won this Ultimate Elvis Tribute Artist Contest Award. And that is a thing where you can build up the career, and it helps to tour worldwide and do promotions. So we're very happy, by the way, to be here tonight.
So, and you will have very soon here a concert in Munich?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
And it's on, did we say October?
The 7th of
7th
October.
yeah.
In the
Gasteig in Munich.
Yeah. And afterwards, he tours around Germany.
Yeah, we should mention
so
that.
it's the first, visit to Germany.
This is my second visit, but this time I'll be singing and touring.
And how many songs you present in your concerts?
I'd probably say 30, 35.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Also jailhouse rock, or?
I can stick that in there if you want. Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
Yeah.
And can't help falling in love.
Oh yeah, that's probably one of his best ones. Yeah. Lovely song. Yeah.
So to say more a bit about the upcoming touring.
Yes.
Ben is going to Canada next week, but then we start the German tour on the 2nd of October.
But you're responsible for the worldwide tour for
yes.
Ben. Yeah.
But we start the German tour on the 2nd of October in Bad Tainach, which is a little town near Stuttgart. And we continue the 3rd in Heidelberg and the 3rd in the 4th in Karlsruhe, and that is a very special one because the first time we add parts of a classical orchestra, and we are working there with the Young Classic Orchestra, it is called, and the conductor, and we try to combine it, you know, to do the big Las Vegas show. That is a try, but we definitely will work on that.
Be great, yeah.
And then we go to Zurich, Volkshaus, on Sunday the 5th. And we come then to Munich, as I said, October the 7th, and then we continue, or we end the tour in Bonn, the former capital of Germany, for all the viewers outside Germany. Hello. And one last gig in Münster, Westfalen.
But also Ben is very famous also in the US.
Oh yeah, sure. We are working on for next year already in the USA, and have quite good contacts. And also we do the first tour in Australia this year, and next year the first long tour of 3 weeks in New Zealand.
Okay.
And we continue, of sure, touring in USA and Canada. Okay.
So Ben, if you walk on the street, so the people watching you and say, "Hey, you look like Elvis."
You get the odd look when you're in the supermarket, you know, funny look when you're picking your favourite cheese or whatever. But you know, I try. You know, I don't try and go out looking like Elvis or whatever.
And you say, "No, I'm not Elvis."
Yeah, and I just say, well, of course I'm not. You know, so.
Okay. So, but you have been last year in the David Letterman show. I mean, most famous show in the world.
Yeah,
you reached millions
lucky,
of people. And I think we make a short break and we look you now in the David Letterman show. Okay?
Cool.
We are back very soon. Look now, David Letterman, and you know, Ben is in the show. Okay?
Oh, I wish I was in a land of cotton, or times are all not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Sing. Oh, I wish I was in Dixie, away, away. In Dixieland I'll take my stand to live and die in Dixie. For Dixieland, well, I was born early, Lord, one frosty morning. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Take it back. All right. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. You know your daddy's bound to die. When all my trials, Lord, soon be over. God bless Elvis Presley. God bless America, baby. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. His truth is marching on.
So we are back with Ben. So Ben, Elvis Presley, he recorded around 780 songs. Do you know all of them?
No, I wouldn't say I do. I wouldn't be big-headed enough to say no, I do.
I want to ask you about this.
Okay.
That you tell us all the 780.
Yeah.
No, but it's unbelievable, 780
Incredible,
songs.
yeah. I mean, he had a long career, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, but the career was long, and he was a great personality.
Yeah,
so
very,
if
very
you see him now
yeah.
in Google, or if you Google about him, what do you feel about him?
What, as a person? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he was very just down to earth, you know, just a simple country boy, you know, like cars, women, food, you know, just the simple things in life, you know.
Like you?
Well, yeah. And beer.
A little bit.
German beer's good.
Yeah, okay.
And I like BMWs. Elvis had a BMW when he was in Germany.
Yeah.
And that's why I like Munich, because it's the
So
heart
you
of-
like BMW?
I love them, yeah. I have one at home.
So you like BMW? You like girls?
Of
You
course.
like Elvis?
Yeah.
So you like Gabi?
Yeah, she's good at her job, yeah. No, I think he was a very down-to-earth chap. And, yeah, he had a big heart, and I think that came through, and especially when he was in interviews or he was on stage, he wanted to please people, didn't he? And he was just very warming,
Did you met once Priscilla Presley?
I haven't. I was in Collingwood in Canada earlier this year, and she was there. But I thought to myself, does she really want to meet an Elvis impersonator? Probably not. She just wants a quiet life, and she wants to sell her book. And I just thought, if I actually, come across meeting her, if it happens, it happens.
So you have been in the Elvis house in his museum?
Of course, yeah, in Graceland, yeah.
Yeah. You have plans to make a concert in Graceland, or?
Well, I'm not sure they'd let you do that. But yeah, I've been there, and it's really nice to see where he lived and all the things he achieved. The gold records, and you walk out, see the jumpsuits and the graves. It's very nice.
Yeah, you have also been in Hawaii in his museum.
I haven't been to Hawaii yet.
I was there. It's fantastic.
But I'm going to have a holiday, and I might go there.
Yeah. So, Gabi, I heard that next year you are also. You are a very famous manager for musicians, and I heard that next year to the gala of the Nahala that he will be the star. Is this right?
That is true. That is confirmed since yesterday. So we are.
Really?
Yeah. So we are very, very glad to play in half an hour, 40 minutes spot at the Narhala soiree at the Deutsche Theater in Munich on 30th of January, and we will be backed by a big band, by a great orchestra that they have on, and so we are looking forward to that, because it will fit in also in this Elvis 80th birthday anniversary. His birthday was on the 8th of January, and so that is a spot on the 30th.
So, Gabi, Ben is not only a talent. He is really famous. And after the next break, I want to talk to you how you make him more and more famous. Okay?
Okay.
We are back very soon.
Unterhaltsam geht's jetzt weiter mit Lejeune, präsentiert von Ihrer Münchner Bank.
Ben, tell me. Tell me a little bit about you, about your family, where you come from, what's your life. So I feel you have a good energy. Tell me a little bit about your life.
Yeah, well, I grew up in a small village in England.
In London?
It's about 30 miles away from London.
Okay.
And yeah, we have a 1,000-year-old church and a 14th century pub.
So you believe in God? More in Elvis.
I know it sounds corny, but I believe in love. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
God and religion to me, I don't like really to talk about this, but it's something that's man-made. I like to discover things for myself. I don't like to look at a book that maybe, I don't know, a certain person has written. I like to make my own way in the world, if you know what I mean.
So a little bit more about your family.
Yeah, my dad's still alive, so I hang out with him, and
He was a great Elvis fan.
Yeah, he was the one that would listen to Elvis, when I was a...
He also sing Elvis songs?
He sings in the shower.
Okay.
Yeah. But he did have a guitar lying around the house because he was trying to learn the guitar back in the day. And so that's what I would pick up at home. I'd pick up his guitar and I'd stick the Elvis tape on and try and work out the chords as a kid. And my brother, he plays the drums in my band.
Okay.
And he met his wife, who was the backing singer. That's how he met his wife and what have you.
So your whole life was always like a musician, or you?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I've just been a musician.
It's like a job.
That's all I can do, really.
Yeah. Good. Hey. So, Gabi, 80,000 people, they want to be like Elvis, but he's the only one. He's the only one. What is the difference between him and the 79,990 person? What is the difference?
I mean, basically, there are quite a lot who are quite good, you know, who do a good job, I must say that. But Ben is really extraordinary. When I saw him the first time, it's very authentic, I think is the English word, right? What he is doing, you know, he's not practicing, he's not, he is like Elvis, and he doesn't have to practice, and that is the difference between the many others, not all of them, but the many others. And that is obviously the point that fans and the audience love it, because they feel it is totally authentic and what he's doing, you know.
So you made performance in front of thousands of fans.
Yeah, it varies, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, theatres.
You do also open concerts?
Yeah, festivals. Yeah.
So how many concerts you made still now? So thousands? Or?
How many like concerts do I do a year?
Yeah.
I don't know, quite a lot.
Quite a lot. Yeah.
100.
Yeah, maybe 100. Yeah. Yeah, and I get to travel, you know, around Europe, and it's good.
So if I see your DNA, I feel your DNA is like Elvis. What that means? You have Elvis in your blood.
We like cars, women, and food.
So was Elvis really for too much oriented for women, or?
Too much oriented for women, so I don't understand.
No, I mean Elvis. His hobby was more.
Well, like he, you know, he liked, you know, the simple things like women, food, cars, you know.
Yeah. But then, I mean, I'd be also maybe like Elvis. Well, so it's like usual, or? But Elvis was good looking and.
Oh, he was a very good-looking man, and not like, you know, Gabby was saying, "Oh, I look like Elvis," but to me, no one looks like Elvis. He was very unique looking. You know, he had a lot of mix of,
but
shall we say, blood in him.
I mean, you're really like Elvis. So how you trained yourself about that, or you have it really in your DNA?
No,
so you watched the
just
movie?
hair dye and a wiggly leg, isn't it?
Okay.
No one's like Elvis at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? He was a one-off.
Yeah.
You know, the way he sung, the way he looked.
Yeah.
He was unique.
Yeah. So you have success in UK, in Europe. You made 2010. You have been voted world champion Elvis tribute artist. So you won a lot of, you know. Number one places.
I won the big one at the end of the day, and someone pushed me in to sort of do it because I'm not a fan of doing competitions.
So how many competitions do you have to beat?
Well, you do like a qualifier, and I actually did that in Collingwood in Canada. So that qualified me to go into the Ultimate in Memphis, and then I was lucky enough to win that. And then once you won that, you know, you don't have to re-enter, and that's the end of it, thank God. Yeah.
So, Gabi, you and Ben.
Yeah.
So, how many times you talk to him every day, or?
Nearly every day, yes.
So she's very well known in the music industry, and she is a hard worker, and I think
Gabi is very hard working.
Yeah,
I'm very lucky to have her, you know, on my side, you know.
And you go also with him on tour, or?
No,
she
not
can
always.
stand the pace.
for instance, if we do a country like Australia the first time, then I join the tour. But we have a pretty good tour manager. He's sitting in the audience as well. And my job is staying in the office and going on for future work and get ideas what we can do for the future. Very easy, very simple.
So Gabi, I think this is very nice. I say thank you to you. I mean that you bring us, to Munich TV, because we are the famous, TV station here in Munich, and you don't go to Bayerischer Rundfunk or something like that.
Yeah.
And but we want to hear a little bit more about when he do the concert now in Munich. So how long is the concert? 3 hours or so?
Yeah. No, yeah, the gig is whatever normal. The first set is 45 minutes, and the second set will be maybe a bit longer. And in the first set, we do the 68 TV comeback,
oh, really?
call it. Yeah, the wonderful, the unforgettable Elvis spot.
So you have your own band with you?
Yes.
Yeah, and they're all from United Kingdom, or?
Yes,
Yes. They are coming from...
them many years, or?
Yeah, I probably started out nearly 10 years ago, and a few of them have been with me from the start, and obviously my brother plays the drums, and so yeah.
Yeah, so we go on tour with the whole band, with a 10-piece band, including horns, and three backing vocals. And then, as I said, we do the first set is we call it the black leather set, the 68 black leather. And after a break, we go straight into Las Vegas.
To Las Vegas?
Yes.
Where do you play in Las Vegas?
We go straight into the Las Vegas show. The big ones with the jumpsuit and all the great songs.
So Elvis did a lot of concerts in the Hilton Hotel in Las Vegas.
He did too.
Really?
Yeah.
In the Hilton?
Yeah, I performed on the stage. Yeah.
Yeah. You know his statue in the front of the Hilton Hotel. So
yeah, there's a statue
so
there. Yeah.
You are maybe the same. So Elvis was 179.
179. What, in height?
In height, yeah.
I think he was about 5'11", wasn't he? Yeah, that's what his army record says. Probably about that, almost. Yeah. But then like when he went on stage, he put his heels on and his lifts in his boots. So
and now
probably 6.
You came out with your new CD.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Welcome to my world.
So, welcome to you. Yeah, it's the song. Yeah. So when you can have, when we can buy this in the shops?
Yeah, that is pretty new. It's not released now. It should be released by 1st of October, by when we start the German tour, and it will be also a digital release worldwide.
Yeah.
So that people can download or buy it through the internet. Okay, so that is the first one. We're going further.
Yeah. So, what I think, there's a lot of sleeping power of Elvis Presley, and if the right person came and wake up this sleeping power, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I think you have a great future, Ben.
Well, fingers crossed,
Yeah. So Elvis was very famous in Germany, as all over the places.
He did his service, didn't he? Yeah.
He started, with here in Germany. He was in the military service, very close by Frankfurt, and then I think he met Priscilla in Frankfurt, and then I think he came out with a very old German song. It calls in Germany, "Muss ich denn zum Städteli hinaus?" In English, "Wooden Heart."
Yeah.
And it was, at this time I was very young, and Wooden Heart was like, you feel Elvis, Elvis in Germany, you never let him go.
Yeah, it's a great song.
And I think you can also do this song.
I'll give it a go if you want.
Yeah, I think, but before we hear you now live, here by Munich TV, I think you are the man, you look like Elvis, You talk like Elvis? Elvis was also a shy person, like you a little bit. You're shy, or?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
A little bit. And Elvis was also, you know, the man when he started to sing, he get everyone. Like you, I guess.
Well, you know, all I can do is try. You know, I'm not Elvis. All you can do is try.
Yeah. And Elvis is your life. It's my feeling.
It does, become your life, whether you like it or not. You know, it's 24/7.
Yeah, but he's still your idol.
Of course,
So,
I mean, there's no one like him.
But my feeling is that's why we're so happy to have you here in Munich TV. I have not the feeling that you do a copy on Elvis. I think you live Elvis. You feel Elvis.
Yeah, I suppose that's one way of putting it.
You love Elvis.
Yeah.
And so now, thank you so much that you joined this interview with us, ladies and gentlemen, all over in the world. This is Elvis. He lives Elvis. He looks like Elvis. And I wish you all the best. Thank you, Elvis. And now, please do us a favor. Before, you know, we finished this interview, I want to hear now from you, Wooden Heart, played for your worldwide fans.
Oh,
thank you so much.
I'll give it a go. Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Can't you see I love you? Please don't break my heart in two. 'Cause that's not hard to do, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. And if you say goodbye, then I know I would cry. Or maybe I would die, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. There's no strings upon this love of mine. It was always you from the start. Treat me nice, treat me good, treat me like the way you should. 'Cause I'm not made of wood, and I don't have a wooden heart. Here comes the German. Mussi den, so steht der Littung aus. Steht der Littung aus, und du, mein Schatz, bleibst hier. Mussi den, so steht der Littung aus. Steht der Littung aus, und du, mein Schatz, bleibst hier. There's no strings upon this love of mine. It was always you from the start. Sei mir gut, sei mir gut, sei mir like the way you should. 'Cause I'm not made of wood, and I don't have a wooden heart. Dankeschön.
Gute Unterhaltung bei Lejeune präsentierte Ihnen Ihre Münchner Bank.